Hi everybody, Linda Carroll here from my studio, Gatherer of Great Things, and today is Magical Monday. I am filming a little bit late. I've spent the morning trying to get a booking for a vaccine, but so far no luck, but I'm going to keep trying. Anyway, with the coming of spring, my collage today is going to be based upon the mythological character Persephone. And this particular painting is by Rossetti, and it is of Persephone, and that's the Roman name for Persephone, one of the goddesses in the hierarchy of goddesses in the Greek and Roman culture. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm excited to get this one started, and I will be posting this collage sheet on my creative community page on Facebook. So, and it will be free if you want to download this page. It will be available. And I've gathered together a few other things, but I hope that if you are watching this video that you will subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up if you like what you see. You know, I know you're tired of hearing this, but the logarithms on YouTube are unseemly. I can't figure it out. I don't think anybody can. But it seems that the more thumbs up you get, the more comments you get on your page, the more subscriptions you get, the more shares you get, the more likely you are to be promoted by popping up on people's pages if they haven't subscribed to you already. I would really appreciate that. We're going to be doing some great things here in the next year, and I really would love to share with a lot of people. And those of you who are subscribers, thanks so much. I love your comments. Some of you are posting the collages that you are doing on the community page, and I comment as much as I can on those. They're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful workings. So let's get back to Persephone and our collage for today. Persephone is the goddess of spring. And the story goes, when she was a young girl, she was out picking flowers in a meadow when all of a sudden Hades came up from the underworld and kidnapped her and took her below. And her mother, Demeter, was beside herself and wandered the earth looking for her daughter. And as she was wandering, the fields went fallow, and everyone wanted Persephone returned to her mother. And the story goes on, but today we're going to concentrate on Persephone, the goddess of spring. And I've always resonated with her story mythologically, and a lot of my life kind of coincided with the myth and of Persephone and her mother and Hades and Dionysus. So that's one reason I'm doing Persephone. If you don't resonate with her and you're interested in finding out which goddess you may resonate with, this is a wonderful book. It's Goddesses in Every Woman by Jean Shinoda Bolen. She is a Jungian therapist, and this book is, the stories are wonderful in here, and they kind of explain how the myths, the Greek myths, explain a lot about people and their personalities and their psyche. So if you're interested, you can look at this, and there's also one for men, Gods in Every Man. So I love those books and have read them cover to cover, and Persephone is the one that I most identify with. There's also another book, and I'll see if I can find it and put it in the description box below, where you can actually take a test. And I think there's one online, and I'll try and link that below to see which of the goddesses you resonate with. And your collage may be based on one of them or one of the gods that you resonate with. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I have. This is what I'm using for inspiration. If I use anything from this, it will probably be her hair, because the vintage photo I have of the woman that I want to use as Persephone has her hair pulled up in the back, which may work too. I'm not sure. I have two hands here. One has the spring flowers, little tiny, I think they're like little dewdrops or something like that, and violets. And this hand is holding a rose, but I think I'm going to have that hand holding a pomegranate. And the pomegranate is a symbol of Persephone, as well as shafts of wheat and spring flowers. And I do have, these are stamps that we received in an envelope that my husband donates a lot to charity. So these were sent as a thank you gift. I have this little person, and I see her as Persephone as a little girl. And I have this kind of mermaid figure. I'm not sure I'm going to use her, but I just pulled her. And this page is from my last autumn's junk journal sheets, digital sheets, and I love this pomegranate. And I like these flowers too. I may use those as well. And then I have my digitals that I created for, let's see, I think this was February, and there are pomegranates in here, butterflies, lots of butterflies that I'll probably use, and pomegranates here. I also have some flowers that I cut out of a gardening catalog that are really pretty, very colorful. So I'll probably use these too. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and fussy cut the images that I'm going to use, and I'll be right back with you. Hi again. I have just about finished fussy cutting everything, and I've done a preliminary layout using the pieces that I had pulled from my stash and also from my own digitals that are online on my Etsy shop, and also I'll have a free download, at least one free download sheet of images in my creative community Facebook page. But here we go. I just decided I was going to fill the page with flowers and pomegranates and butterflies. And Persephone was something called a triple goddess, which represented the three phases in a woman's life, the way that the Greeks and Romans looked at it, in that she was first the maiden here, and then the mother image here, and then the crone here. And I really like all three of these vintage images. I just think they're great. And also Persephone's, you know, tend to be very creative. They are, they can be prone to be a bit wounded at times because they are so sensitive. And so I had this fragile handle with care sign up here, and it just seemed to work with my collage, so I decided to put that in there. These pieces were from last week's Waste Not Wednesday, so I decided to tear those up and put those in here. And this is the rest of the background from the autumn digi kit that I used these flowers from. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and paste and glue all of these pieces down. And it's a very full collage, but it tells a lot of the story. The hands are smaller than they would normally be, but that's what's one thing that's really nice about collage. You can combine different sizes of things indeed to tell your story, and I think that's one of the things I really love about collage. So this is my basic collage, and I did cut part of the hair out of the Rossetti print that I made just to kind of fill in around her face, and I did use part of the dress that she had on. And because that was blue, I chose the blue butterflies from the February Digi kit for collage sheets. And I think I have something that I'm really pleased with. I cut the pomegranate out of the autumn digi kit, and I just kind of tucked it in her hand here. I cut the rose that's up here out of her hand, and I just kind of placed some pomegranates around through her hair and up here through the maiden's hair too, so they would be, you know, kind of sprinkled around and draw your eyes to different places. I think I might be done. I see this stamp up here, which is a king and queen. And indeed, Persephone became the queen of the underworld and was married to Hades. So I think this might belong right here. I like that. Let's see. I love the way things on my desk just kind of call to one another. And this is a really pretty stone. Doesn't have a lot to do with Persephone, but it sure works with my color scheme. And I think maybe I still have these flowers here, and I still have these little stickers. So I do still have some things that that I can use in the collage if I need it. I tried this size head, but I think this size head fits much better. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm just going to use my glue stick, and I'm going to speed this up and put on some music, and we will go from there. Okay, I have everything glued down, and I just need to do some trimming here on the edges where I overlapped my page. Okay. Okay. I'm really liking this. There are a few things that I'll need to go through and make sure that they're securely glued down. I had to lift up a few things. But this is my basic collage. And what I will do next is to go in and do my, what I call my embellishments, adding my pens and this one I never finished, but adding my pens and any verbiage I want to put, crayons and that kind of thing. But I think I'm going to wait and do that in the next video. And this one's getting a little bit long. So this is my basic collage. Notice when I was deciding where to put this butterfly, I pointed up here that there was a straight line where this little girl was cut off of that edge. The same over here. I wanted to take care of the bottom of the mother and the edge of the hair, so that's how that ended there. And I wanted to look like her hands were actually kind of coming out of the flowers. I'll add some additional blue down here so her dress will continue, or her arm or shoulder or something will continue down here at the bottom. And then this will be some background that I'll have to fill in, but no problem. So the next time we'll work on the embellishments of this. I will put some pages on my Facebook lindacarolart community, creative community page for you to download if you want to do this collage. And I may have some pages in my Etsy shop. And again, you can use any faces that you find, butterflies that you find, flowers that you find. You may identify with a different goddess. You might identify with Aphrodite. I believe I'm going to do Aphrodite next because she's another one that I really identify with. And if you know the painting done by, oh my gosh, I just forgot. Anyway, I'll show you the Botticelli. If you know the painting by Botticelli where Venus is rising from the sea in a seashell, that will be my inspiration for my Aphrodite collage. So it's this very, very magical. It tells a story. I totally relate to this, these images and story. So I'm going to say, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day or evening. I really want to get this up online since it's still Monday. It's Monday evening here. But yeah, I'm wondering if I can add a stamp down here. That just might work. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how that works. Many blessings to everybody. I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.